Welcome back students. In the previous video we have discussed the first work and the second work of the prince which he requested the bird to do, but the bird did not do the second work. So in this video we will discuss whether the bird had done the work or not. So the happy prince requested the bird to take away the precious sapphire stone which are attached on his eyes and give to the sapphire stone to the boy. Finally, the swallow took out one eye and flew to the boy's room by a hole and dropped it on the dried flowers near the boy. So now the bird was ready to take away the stone from the eye of the prince. But the bird said, I will not take the two stones but one stone, because if I'll take both the stone, then you will be blind. So he took only one stone and flew to the room of the boys, and he entered the room by a hole and dropped it on the dried flowers near the boy. At that time the boy was sleeping because he was feeling tired and weak, and the bird entered to the room and dropped the stone near the boy. When the boy saw the beautiful stone, the boy felt that some admirer, or the people who admire him, praise him, must have gift him. Someone who praised him had sent a gift for him, so that he thought that with this he could now finish his play. After getting the stone, the boy was very happy, and he was ready to write another or to complete the work. The next morning, the swallow bird flew down to the harbor. Harbor means the river, and sat on a mast of a ship. And the bird spoke loudly that he was going to Egypt, because the bird was happy, and he thought that now I have completed all my works, and I am ready to reach the place Egypt. And when it was night, the bird again flew back to the happy prince. The little swallow once again told the happy prince that he had come to say goodbye. It was going to Egypt. And once again happy prince requested the bird to stay with him for one more night. Third time also the prince requested the bird to stay for one more night. The prince requested again and again to the bird, and the bird could not say no. But the bird was said that I have to go there, because just after few days the winter will come and the snow would fall, and after that I cannot fly there and I cannot reach to Egypt. And this place here there was cold. The prince requested the swallow that he wants to know who all were sad in his kingdom. And what was the third task of the bird? To look who are the person of the city, those who are sad or those who are suffering from sorrow. The swallow to go and to let him know what he saw while flying over the city. And the third time also the bird cannot say no to him, and he was ready to do the work. Further, the swallow saw the little boys under the archway of the bridge, and this time he saw two little boys. Both were sleeping under a archway of the bridge, they lying much close to each other, so that they kept themselves warm. and it was the cold time, so they both were sleep close to each other to make themselves warm. They were so poor they did not have food, so they were trying to keep each other warm. Swallow went to back to a Happy Prince and told him what he had seen in the city. And after seeing this sad picture of the city, the bird returned back to the Happy Prince and explained what he had seen. The Happy Prince told the swallow that his whole body was covered with the fine gold. He could take tiny pieces of gold from his body and give it to the poor. Now the prince said that my whole body is made of gold layer. So you can take teeny pieces of gold and provide to the poor people. By using the gold pieces, they can get their livelihood or they can live their life happily. All the living beings all the living beings required money, and when they would get gold they would feel happy. Slowly the swallow took out the gold layers from the statue of Happy Prince, and as he removed the layer of the gold, the Happy Prince statue started looking dull and grey. And after taking all the gold from the body of the prince, the statue become dull and grey color and ugly. As the statue of Happy Prince started looking dull and grey, the children grew happier because through it they were getting food to eat. But the people of that city, they become happy because they are getting the gold and they become happy. Finally, it started snowing, and when a lot of snow fell, everything froze. And now the winter season came, and snow fell everywhere. The bird did not want to die, so he used to go to the bakery where the baker used to bake the bread, to eat the breadcrumbs and try to keep himself warm by flapping his wings. And it was the winter season, so bird could not tolerate the cold, and he reached to the bakery shop where the baker was baking the bread, and by flapping his wings the bird tried to warm himself. The swallow bird was aware that he was about to die. He had only enough strength to fly back to the statue of Happy Prince. Now the bird knows that he was going to die. So he reached to the prince and said that, "Goodbye, dear prince. Will you let me kiss your hand?" And the bird requested the prince to kiss on his hand. Now, when the bird is about to die, he says to the Happy Prince that, "Can I kiss your hand?" The Happy Prince thought that the swallow wanted to go Egypt. So he said that he was happy that, or he was glad that finally the bird was going to Egypt. But the prince thought that the bird is going to Egypt, and he said that, "I am happy that you helped me." But the swallow bird said to the Happy Prince that he was not going to Egypt but to the house of death. He added that death was a brother of sleep. He kissed the Happy Prince on his lips and fell down on the feet of the Happy Prince and died. And after kissing on the hand of the Happy Prince, finally the bird died. As soon as the bird died on the Happy Prince's feet, an unusual sound came out from the statue. Just after the bird fell down on the feet of the prince. An unusual sound came out. The sound was of the breaking of the statue's heart, which was made of lead. And the heart of the statue broke into two pieces, because the death of his beloved bird. But it is said that it was so cold that the heart broke into two pieces. The next morning, the mayor of the city, along with the councillor, was taking a round of the area where the statue of Happy Prince was erected. And when he crossed the statue and looked off at it, he said that the statue of the prince looked untidy. And the next morning, the mayor of the city and his councillor was took a round of the city, and they saw the untidy or ugly statue, and they said that the statue of Happy Prince looked untidy. And now the mayor said that it seemed as if it was the statue of the beggar, and the town councillor agreed with him. And the mayor said that, and the statue was looking like the statue of beggar. Then the art professor of the university said that now the statue of the Happy Prince did not look beautiful and was not useful anymore. And they said that now the statue of the prince is not looking good, it is looking ugly, that's why it is no more useful. So they should demolish it. So they melted the statue, which was made of lead, in a furnace. And finally, they noticed to melt the statue, which is made of lead, in a furnace. But the heart of the prince statue, which was broken into two pieces, was not melting in the furnace. They melted the prince statue, but the heart of the prince was not melting, which was broken into two pieces. So they threw the two pieces of the heart, it as it is, in the dust heap. Coincidentally, they threw the heart of the Happy Prince where the dead swallow was also lying. And they threw the prince's heart, the place where the swallow's bird was lying, or his dead body was lying. Now the God said to his angels to bring me two most precious things in the city. So, and the angel brought him the leaden heart and the dead bird. So, once the God said to his angels to bring him the most precious things of the city, and the angels brought the leaden heart, which was broken into two pieces, and the dead body of the bird, or the dead bird. You have rightly chosen, said God. And when the angels brought it, God said, you have chosen the best one. God said to the angel that it had brought the right thing. It had chosen the right thing, which were indeed the precious things of the city. And God said that these two things were the precious thing of the city. He said that the bird would always sing in the garden of the paradise, and the Happy Prince would stay in his city of gold and admire him. And the God said, the bird will be in my garden of paradise, and the prince would be in the city of gold and admire him. So in this way the story was end here. And means the moral of this story is that when we do something good, in return back we get the best. Means the happy prince, all over his lifetime he was happy, and after his death, when he came to know what is sadness, he decided to help the poor people. He could not tolerate the poverty of the people, the misery of the people, and he helped. And after his death, he he went to God, or to the paradise, or to the heaven. People could not understand him, but the God understood him. And the bird also helped the poor people, and he did good things. That's why he reached to the heaven. So it doesn't matter that after death we'll go to the paradise, to the heaven, or somewhere else, but in our whole life we should do the good deeds. We should help others. We should help the poor people, or the people those who are in sorrow, sadness, or in misery. Thank you.